it's me, Alana. We're going to be watching some One Piece today. The last episode, we went on this journey to Skypiea. We came down to Water 7. We went to Fishman Island. We also saw glimpses of them at Tequila Wolf. And we also saw, when they were at Water 7, how Frankie, unbeknownst to him, had met Oden, which is pretty cool, even though he doesn't remember it at all. But he probably, if he saw a picture, maybe it would spark his memory. We saw them go to Fishman Island. We also saw Masaba Odi too, but anyways, we saw them at Fishman Island where we saw the king, well, our king, you know what I mean, King Shirahoshi's dad. He had no kids at that time. He's unmarried or anything like that. And we saw young Charlie giving the prophecy of the ruler of, well, the one that's going to be talking to the Sea Kings, basically, or the weapon, was going to be born in 10 years. This is where Roger understood that he is too early and all that mess. So, yeah. Whew, I believe that's where we are, because I think we ended the last episode with them all in a hot spring together, singing the Binks no Sake song. And, yeah. We saw a lot of good things. We even saw throughout the episode how Oden finally found out that Roger was about to die, which is very sad. Because when you think about it, guys, everybody on the crew basically knew he only had 1 year left. And just to have all this love they probably had for one another, it's just like having a family member that you know that's super close to you that may have an illness or whatever that's going to pass. It's like just knowing that your days are numbered with them had to have been so heavy, you know what I mean? And then knowing how he went about it, like how he walked right on in and had them basically kill him in front of everyone, had to have even been a worse feeling, you know? I don't know. But I do like how, even though Roger is a pirate, he really didn't mean anybody any ill will. He just wanted to get to this last island to get this treasure. Like, I don't think he, just like Luffy, had any like superhero-ness to him. It's not like, oh, I am going to be here to save the world from these celestial dragons and stuff like that. No, they're just there for the journey, which I really admired about them, because in a lot of shows we just have this supreme hero who just wants to just save everyone in the name of friendship. But with Roger and Luffy, from what I gather, they're just here for the journey. They're here for the reward. Like, they just want to be free, you know what I mean, and do what they want. And Roger did what he wanted to his last days, and here we have Luffy, you know, kind of going along the same journey as Roger, but still has his will to go along with it, and he's following his moral compass and all that good stuff. So that's what I do like about this. But yeah, I'm gonna stop running my mouth, and without further ado, let us just go ahead and jump on into this episode. Let's go. Oh, we're on our way back to Wano. Right? That's what it looks like to me. Oh, so we are going to Wano. Okay. Making sure. Who's walking like that? Why'd she pass out? Is she sick? Oh, good thing Crocus is there. Oh, okay, that's why. With this will make him want to stay. Aww. Look at them. Look at them. She's going to want him to go on this, finish the journey with Roger. Can forgive herself? Wow. Well, isn't that an ultimatum? Okay, Toki. He probably got back at the wrong time too, because didn't his dad already die by the time he got back? They probably think it's Oden. I love how they have these little funny looking like bandanas on their head as if they're actually covering their identities. Cannibals crying. Everybody's crying. Oh, little Momo. Hiyori instantly took to Kawamatsu. I wish I were him. Oh, she stopped the. They stopped. She stopped them from telling him. She didn't want Oden to know the scope of things because then he might have would have stayed in Wano. But at that time, that lets us know that things had already started kicking off. What is that egg on his ship? But anyways, oh, that's the thing that you guys were trying to tell me before a while, like years, like a year ago. Yeah, she stopped them from best. They went from sad into being angry. Do you guys think Odin did the right thing? Comment down below. I don't know. This is not a true seer. This is a person with a devil fruit power that can shapeshift who's acting as a seer to manipulate Orochi. Only Odin and Roger could hear. Just like it was only Luffy and Momo. Duking his bond. Wow. This was the one who was in power before? Being watched by something big. The elephant, maybe, what they're referring to? Where's the other one? Hold on. Oh, is that Pedro? Is that Pedro? That's Pedro. That's a baby Pedro. Rest in peace, Pedro. And it cost him life. His life. Oh. Real poneglyphs in 4. I wonder what all the real poneglyphs read. I would love to know where Odin's journal was. Oh, look at the Omis. Wonder where they are right now. They have to hurry. He's splitting up blood. He passed out. He was hurting in silence. What the heck, Buggy? This kid, what, he got too excited that he got a fever? Look how Shanks was so like so worried about him. Look, I'm coming too. He had already eaten the fruit. Why do I love their chemistry so much? Oh, Shanks stayed back with Buggy. Oh my freaking gosh! That is friendship. That is friendship. If we want to get there, we'll go there on our own ships. Buggy's gonna be pissed off when he wakes up. So Shanks and Buggy never made it. Or at least with Roger. What if that egg that's on his ship is one of the weapons, bro? And then this needs to hatch or something. Of course, they're not going to show us him getting there, huh? Whitebeard. But that helps him because he wants to be reconnected back to the rest of the world. Was fulfilled. Oh. A story? That's why it's called Laughtale? For 800 years. Roger was the one that named the island. He's just a funny story. My heart, guys, my freaking heart. Roger was the one that named the island Laughtale. Why does it make my heart feel so good on the inside? All right, you guys, this episode has taken us on a ride for sure. We see that they went back to Wano, right? And they dropped off Toki and the kids. We also see that at this moment, Orochi was still here, but also we know that freaking Kaido must have already started messing around Wano big time because we saw the factory, so he was already placed there. Now Toki, I don't know how to feel. I was like, I'm glad Oden was there and he was able to go on this journey with Oden. But in a sense, it's like, I don't know how I feel knowing that he had the opportunity to stay and help his people, and he didn't, but he chose to go with Oden. And then at the end of it all, then he dies. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is the sucky part of it. Like, if he were to have had lived and then fought against Kaido and then whatever like that, then I'll probably feel a little bit better. But knowing that he left, I know he didn't leave his family like unguarded, because he did have his guards and the scabbards there, right? for, for protection of them, and he probably thought he's leaving them in great, capable hands. But in retrospect, when you look back, like, did he really? That's the sad part. So I want to know what you guys think. Comment down below if you think that Oden made the best decision with leaving Wano and just dropping his family off there. I know Toki's heart was in the right place, but I do wonder, had he had stayed, how things would have been. We saw Orochi with that shapeshifter woman thing there. I don't know, at this point, since the damn thing be shapeshifting, I don't know if it's a woman or a man, to be honest. The body look like a man, the head look like a woman. It's just weird. So I don't know if this person that was with Orochi was really helping anything. Not helping him per se. It probably was helping Orochi get to where he wanted to be, but also manipulating Orochi. And maybe this person that was here was then also allied with Kaido to move Orochi as a pawn piece, and for things to work out in both Orochi's favor and Kaido's favor. But I can't say for sure, but we do know that the devil fruit power that this lady, well, this mystery person has, is also the same one that our dear and beloved Bonchan has. So I don't know how that works. I don't know who this person actually is. I just know that Orochi is being manipulated. So yes, he is the scum between our toes for sure. But had this one person hadn't shown up and moved the way they did, I do not think that things would have happened the way they happened for Orochi and for Oden and for all of Wano. So this is where, I don't know, I just feel like the plot is getting, not the plot, but the story's getting thicker. I do love the fact that Oden was the one that named the last island Laughtale, and he wished that he would have been there around when Joy Boy was around and all that craziness. But also, when you think about it, Oden at one point didn't seem to know of said person, of Joy Boy. So Shanks already had this hat, right? Who is Shanks in all of this? Who's to say that maybe Shanks, the person who had this hat before Shanks, had some connection to Joy Boy, or maybe, not saying the will is passed down through the hat or anything, but just think of how how the hat is like a symbol or something. You know what I mean? Like, Joy Boy had it. He was the one who was at Laughtale in the beginning, and he was the owner of the hat, and he was behind some of the poneglyphs and all that craziness, right? And Shanks was with Roger. He didn't make it to Laughtale or anything like that, but he was with, he had came together with Roger, but since it wasn't the right timing, didn't get there. But here we have Luffy, who is able to hear these beings, the Sea Kings, listening to Zoe, all this kind of stuff, has really great intuition when it comes to the animals and being able to understand them and stuff like that. And also is the owner of this hat. Like, this just lets you know, like, it was just destined. Like, how all the pieces, like, I kind of like how Oden did it. It's like, yes, Roger was here and he had Shanks there, but he didn't have that hat type of thing. But Joy Boy was the one who could do probably all of that and had the hat. But then we have Luffy, who can do all of that and has a hat, and it's going to eventually make it to Laughtale. This makes my heart, like, just very excited to see what is going to happen and to occur. I don't know what to expect for the next episode. I don't think my heart is going to like seeing Roger maybe having to turn himself back in now, knowing the journey of it all. Or maybe we get to see Oden make his way back to Wano, and then that's when shit hits the fan. We don't know, but or maybe we go back to Luffy and the guys. Who knows for sure how the story is going to progress, well, at least us anime onlys. But yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. It kind of saddened me too well, not sad. It hurt my feelings rather, seeing how Roger, like, he was hurting by himself. It's like it's admirable but sad at the same time. It was like he was dying, but he would suffer by himself. He wouldn't outwardly suffer around his family or his nakama. You know what I mean? He would kind of be in his little room, or his captain's room, hurt, coughing up blood. But as soon as he opened that freaking door, he was freaking Captain Roger, okay? Like, a big smile on his face, and with great energy that's exuding from him that, you know, helps the crew trug along and be in great spirits. So I really love that. This is a really great episode. My heart is so full from watching it. And I'm just glad how when they got there, everybody was just laughing. So when they get there, I'm expecting them to have the story of what happened. Or something funny. Maybe Joy Boy had left or anything like that. And he said it with all this treasure. And I don't know what to, like, even with what was stated when Roger was in Laughtale, I still don't even know what the heck to think about this. Like, I don't know how to feel or what to know. And this makes me more eager to see the Straw Hats get there to freaking Laughtale even the more. But thank you guys for watching this reaction with me, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.